Welcome. In this lecture or this video, we are going to finish the cost of a penny. Really see what we got with our numbers and look this up. So let's take a second and look at those questions. So we can see it says, from the mass of the new penny before the reaction and the reaction after the penny, we want to find the mass of the copper and zinc. Now, you got to go and get those numbers. So what was it before? What was it after? And remember, we're not looking at the old penny. We're looking at the newer penny. Now, just if you're going to go back to your videos really quick, remember that it was less than 3 grams. So go ahead and pause and find that mass. All right. Hopefully you found the mass of the new new penny. And again, I'm not going to give you these numbers. You have them in the videos. But let's look at what happened. What would happen? I'm going to write this on the right. So we have new penny NP weight minus after weight. And that's probably not really good writing that after weight. You know what? Let's help each other out. Hopefully we should have got this. This is we started at 2.48, and then when we were done, we got 0.38. So what's this mean when we minus them? That would get us 2.10. Now the question is, what is that? What was gone when you looked at the penny? Could we still see the copper, or could we still see the zinc? We could still see the copper. So that 200 or 2.10, this is our zinc. And what we weighed out, what was left, 0.38. Now that's the copper. Now on question 2, it says calculate the percent of both of those. So we have done this in class. So go ahead and calculate the percent of both of them, knowing that zinc will be a lot more. Now, where we really get to this, question number 3 and question number 4, what actually happens? So I'm going to switch screens here so I get to a better screen to show calculations. So here, let's look at this. Number 3 says, using the current price of copper and zinc, convert the units from dollars per pound to cents per gram. Well, let me help you out a little bit. In class, we're going to look them up, but I've already looked them up for us. So copper, which is abbreviation as CU, is $4.12 per 1 pound. And so we can write it like this, per pound. Zinc is $1.16 per pound if you would go buy it. And the abbreviation for pound is LB. So let's first look at what the cost of the very old penny is. The very old penny is pure copper. So again, I'm going to make you look up some numbers. So here we do our dimensional analysis. So this number right here that I'm putting in a box, this was the mass of that old penny. It was a 1975 penny, and that would have been in grams. Now, we're going to do some dimensional analysis so you can see me write this out. And to do this, we got to change and go from our grams all the way, because we want to find out how many cents this is worth, this penny. So I'm going to give you this conversion. This is one you do not know, but there is 454 grams in 1 pound. Now, we know how much it costs per pound. So 1 pound is equal to $4.12. Now remember our dimensional analysis and why we do this. It tells us what we need to multiply and divide. When we do this, the top cancels with the bottom, and we're left with just our money. And that's what we want. We want to know what the money is. So now you can do this math and find out how much this penny is worth. Now, there should be no surprise to us when you get this calculation. You're going to find that this old penny, this 1975 penny, is worth more than 1 cent. And that's why we switched them out. Now, you got to find that calculation, but we can use this same thing to find out how much the new penny is worth, the one that has copper and zinc. And let us do this one together. So here, when we did it, we found out the amount of copper in there was 0.38. So let's do our calculations together. 0.38 divided by 454. Then I have a habit of hitting enter. Then times 4.12, $4.12. Now, that much copper in one new penny is worth 0.00, and we're going to use a bunch of sig figs here, 345. I'm rounding. So that much copper is not even worth a penny, because a penny would be right in that column. Now, let's do the same idea for zinc. Well, how much zinc did we have from that penny? We did that calculation before, and that we had 2.10 grams. Now, our setup is going to be very close to the same. We're still going 454 grams in 1 pound, but now our cost of zinc is different. In 1 pound of zinc, it costs $1.16. So, all right, let's see how much this zinc would cost. 2.10 divided by 454 times 1.16, and I get this to being 0.00537. So to find out how much the new penny is worth, we need to add these two up. Let's do this at the top. We have 0.00345 plus 0.00537. And we can put this into our calculators or do some mental math. But just to make sure I get the correct number, I'm going to put it in my calculator. And we get, or I get, hopefully you get the same thing, that the new penny, if we were just to take the raw materials, is just right under a penny. So we have to think a little bit here. This is the cost of a new penny. What was the cost of an old penny? And this is, the idea of why we switched this. So now finish answering the couple questions. I gave you some hints, and then hand this in to me. All right, we'll see you in class.